Rod Marsh and I nearly had a punch-up on the field in the 1982.
Whoops, anything else?
No, well, that was documented, really, mate. It was documented because...
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, I bounced him out in the first innings and we needed that wicket at the WACA and he walked away. But I was still young, 24, still sort of learning the game a bit. And as I got him out and he walked away, I yelled out, "Fuck off!" It just came out. It was a big wicket, mate. And he walked 20 metres, turned around and come back. That's where he made his mistake. And he said, "What did you say?" So in true Matraville fashion, I just fucking charged him on the field and said, "You fucking heard me. Fuck off." And he had a bat. So I'm ready to stick by that stage. Rick McCosker competed too. He dragged us apart and I tried to go up to him in the dressing room that night and he told me to fuck off again. So the manager then locked me in our dressing room. So this was the second day of the Shield Final. 5-day game, first 5-day game ever. And then all our boys came into the dressing room and I'm sitting in there and I'm fuming. I'm ready to punch out 100 people. And everything calmed down. We went back. I'm going to tell you this. On the morning of the warm-up of the third day, wasn't there some electricity in our dressing room?
Everyone was pumped?
Ooh. I didn't realise then, but everybody just jumped on board.
Oh, wow.
Then we played the third and fourth day, and it's getting down to the last session of the fifth day, and anyone can still win the game. As we're walking off, they only need 35 or 40, and we've got to get 5 wickets.
Ooh.
And Kim Hughes says to our captain, "You're fucking gone now, Rick. You're gone."
Uh-oh.
So both sides split into the dressing rooms. We're training that part, and Rick just shut the door and locked. Now, I've never heard Rick swear. He's a very Christian man, Rick, not a loud man at all. He just said, "Did you hear what they just said? What Kim Hughes said?" We took notice. We all just vamped up and we bowled them out and beat them by 27 runs or something.
Wow. And how
we hadn't won in Western Australia for 17 years and we hadn't won the Shield for 20.
And how pumped would you have been walking off the field?
Fuck, I feel pumped now.
Well, my famous story is this. I took the last catch and threw the ball up in the air, the winning ball from the first Shield Final, and no one knows where the ball went. That's the greatest piece of memorabilia thrown away.
Lost.
Some kid's playing down the alley with it in Perth.
It's not the one I've got?
No, it's not. But I will tell you this. On the field, 45 minutes later, we had the presentation. And we got presented these Sheffield Shield winners' medals with your name already engraved on it. Now, I'm last, W. Mike Whitney from the crowd, the leftover, boo, boo. So I just acknowledged the crowd, walked straight up to Rod Marsh, who was sitting down on a chair, and showed him the winners' medal. Which didn't go down too well, and I didn't get selected. He became a national selector after that. I had to wait fucking 5 years to get back into the Australian team. But I look at that medal.
How good did it feel?
Oh, mate. And, well, he was, the biggest name. And we didn't talk for 10 years after that. And then we sat at a table at luncheon one day, and Dennis Lilly said, "Have you girls kissed and made up yet?" And he looked at me and I said, "Mate, I'm still willing. I'll go out the back right now, Rodney, you know that." And he goes, and I said, "Look, you think that we weren't showing you enough respect?" It wasn't that, mate. I had pictures of you guys on my wall with Greg Chappell. We had enormous respect for you, but I was never gonna back down. I'm from Matraville, mate. We don't fucking back down. Ever. And when I said that to him, I just saw this change on his face. That I told him, "Man, I love you, man. You're a fucking hero of mine. You and Dennis, ultimate respect. Never gonna back down. I don't give a fuck who it was." And David Warner's got that in him. You never back down. And when I told, he got it then. And we were fucking up. He invited me down to Adelaide to coach at the fucking academy, and we were great mates after that. It took 10 years, but we're never going to back away. Mo Matthews was never going to back down. Henry, never back down. Trevor Chappell, never. Daiso, Rick McCosker, Len fucking Pascoe, back down. These are the guys I learned my cricket from. Never back down.